vamos a empezar la clase. So yeah, I think it'll be good if we remember to mute. That way if dogs want bones during the class or toddlers need things, no one else will get to know about it. So let's go ahead and start seated for a moment. And I want you, just while you're here, take a second, get your weight equal and even in your two sitting bones, in los isquiones. And then I want you to let the shoulders come up alongside your ears, and then exhale, let them drop down. Feel your neck lengthen, feel your trapezius activating, right? So you'll take that a couple times. Your shoulders can come up alongside the ears, and you'll exhale, float them down, and then feel that length in the scapula. Do that one more time. Hold the shoulders anchored there in the shoulder socket, and then take your ears side to side and just let your neck do a little stretch. And I want you to remember these things as we're working through class. So working on a computer is not a perfect system, and trying to look at me, let's take your chin up and take your chin down. I don't want it to strain anybody's neck, so just be mindful here. And if your neck is feeling like it's straining, go ahead, take time to do these little movements, making circles with the neck. Just shift it up so you can let that tension dissipate. All right, so now let's go ahead, inhale, sweep your two arms up, and then let's exhale, open the legs slightly, let your chest, sternum move forward. Inhale, sitting up. This is like a Pilates seated jumping jack, except for there's no jumping. Inhale, and then you're gonna exhale, stretch your spine all the way forward. Be mindful, feel that your whole spine is working with you here to hold and maintain the weight of your head, right? So your head isn't falling forward and your small neck muscles are having to do all the work, but your head is really moving with your low back, right? They go all the way together so that your head continues to be supported by the bigger muscles in your back. All right, so now let's go ahead, pause here on top, and then exhale, twist to one side. Remembering, as you twist, you're gonna anchor your weight in your sitting bones, move your neck just slightly less, and really feel the twist isolated in your rib cage. Good, take this with me just a couple more rounds, just saying hello to the spinal function, right, which is really the core of Pilates. How do you keep a functional spine for a long time? Go ahead now, exhale, sweeping one arm overhead, one arm beneath you, and stretching your torso to the side. And remember, spine is carrying your head, right? Inhale and exhale, reach, right? So one arm floats over. Try not to let the arms rest on the thighs, right, as you're stretching, because you want to feel the muscles in your biceps activating. So here, let's pause on one side with the bottom arm circle, 3 and 2 and 1. Now with and circle it the other way, 3, 2 and 1. Now with your top arm, circle it just in the shoulder socket, making sure all those parts are working. Circle the other way, 3 and 2 and 1. Let's stack it up. Opposite side, bottom arm is gonna sweep there. Feeling the rest of the shoulder socket nice and relaxed. Change the direction, 3, 2, 1. And now also with the top arm, just a sweep of it around. It's like you're lassoing yourself. We're drawing a little halo over your head. All right, so let's inhale, sit all of that up. Squeeze your two knees together and you'll float down. From the front of your rib cage, just create some nice light little pulses here. We'll take a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1. Now I want you to sit up. Keep your arms alongside your ears, and then rock your weight onto one sitting bone, back to the center, rock your weight onto the other sitting bone. So this will feel like a stretch in your low back. And it should also feel like you're beginning to kind of activate your core to help you find some balance, right? As you switch side to side here. Excellent. Pause with your feet back in your center. You're going to exhale, and now this time rotate with your rib cage all the way around. Good. So remembering the movement is helping you just create a little blood flow, a little circulation in these places that might be potentially tight, depending on how much we're moving or not moving, right? So now let's go ahead and pause here on your on one side, sweep the arms all the way up, float them to the other side, and now you're gonna inhale, reach all the way around. Good. So again, just flowing here. Good. Feeling your ribs initiating this movement. Good. So now let's go to each side just one more time and then pause. This is my right hand, possibly your left hand, take it down. And then I just want you to stretch the opposite leg out. And you're gonna pulse into that, take 10, 9, and 8, 7. Your weight is almost imperceptible in that bottom hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bending the knee, taking your 2 arms up, and then switching sides. So remember, weight is light here, so you feel the core activating. And now this opposite leg is going to lift and lower. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pause. Right back through your center. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, sweeping right back down. Now this is my left leg. You can do your right if it's easier for you. You're going to tap from the knee joint. So the shin lifts and lowers. And you'll take 5 and 4. Really scoop the belly in as you do this. 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Let that leg come down. Opposite side. Lifting, lowering, feeling the abdomen connected. Strong shoulder blades together. Again, do a little neck check. Make sure you're staying released there. You'll exhale, take 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. So now from here, left leg is gonna lift. You're gonna take it down and up, left or right leg. Good. Just a big stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Set it down. Right leg lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending the knee. Inhale, stretch, reach your spine all the way up. Remember, spinal mobility. That's what we're after, being able to use the core to move the spine. Here you go. Take your pelvis all the way up for just a moment. Good. And then if you like, just a few little soft pumps through your triceps. So let the elbows bend and then you'll lift, lift, lift. Elbows bend and then you lift. Last time, elbows bend and then you lift. Very nice. So now from here, exhale, lower that down. I'm going to switch my configuration now. So now my legs are out towards the short edge of my mat. This is my left side facing the ordenador. So now from here, go ahead, reach your sternum, reach your rib cage all the way forward. And then let's exhale and float down. As you float down, a little pause. And through your arms, create some separation here. So you'll take a 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Inhale, sweeping up, and then hold the legs open for a moment. Stretch and reach forward, almost like you're doing a breaststroke with the arms. Good. So again, continuing to create a little blood flow, a little circulation. Good. So now from here, let's go ahead and pause, sweeping all the way back. This time the arms move out and in. So you could even, if it felt comfortable, bring them up to a Y shape, woo, out in front of you, into a Y, out in front, into a Y, out in front. Let's go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Sit that all the way up. Open the knees. Now this time the arms float behind you and they'll pulse down and up in the shoulder socket for 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Arms out into a little T. And then from here, just create circles. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Take those circles in the opposite direction. 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, sitting up. Exhale, closing as you lower. Tap your hands under your shoulders and then exhale, reach them right back up. So here you go. Out and tap. Reaching out and tap. Reaching out and tap. Reaching out and tap. Last time. Out and tap. hold the hands under your shoulders and then see about lifting your thighs. So remember, the lift is really about the thighs here. And you'll stretch and reach 5, lifting the toes up, 3 and 2 and 1. A little pause, extend your left leg down and up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bending the knee. Exhale, extending the opposite side, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bend the knee. Your right arm comes up, the left leg lifts, they'll lift together, lower together, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They bend right back through your center. Opposite side stretches and extends. Take 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hands behind your thighs for just a moment, and then see about stretching your 2 legs and just breathe here. Good. Chest is opening. If it feels comfortable, walk your hands out to your calves, just continuing to breathe all the way. There we go. There we go. Walking your hands maybe even closer to your ankles. The action in your arms, y'all, is really pulling back through the upper arms, letting your sternum reach towards your shins, right? So this should feel like release on the hips, stretch through your hamstrings, little bit of work in your upper back, check in with your neck. Good, so now, see if you can extend arms and legs, and we'll hold here for 10, 9, and 8, 7. You can clap for yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Exhale, sliding your pelvis slightly forward. We're going to take the arms up, inhale, and exhale, begin lowering down on a 5. A 4, I'm taking my hands right to my thighs. 3, 2, 1. Good. So now down here on the mat, I want you to slide up the thighs. Your head pulls up. You press the hands into the thighs. The belly draws deep. You keep moving the belly in and down, and it's that action that brings the torso up, right? So now take your hands to the outsides of the thighs. We're going to slide down slow. So inhale and exhale. Really watch the vertebra move, right? Feel them in your mind as they lower. 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Now we're going to slide up the legs. Inhale and exhale. Head, chest, really deep, 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 straight from the center. The other thing that will help you lift is anchoring your tailbone, keeping it down. Inhale, stretch, reach both arms up. Take opposite elbow to thigh for just a moment. Big stretch. Inhale, arms up, switching sides. Big stretch for just a moment. Now you'll inhale, take the 2 arms up. This time, hands right back to the fronts of the thighs. Let's slide down, belly pulling deep. As we lower, remember, watch the bones of your back. Tailbone, sacrum, lower abdomen, head is down. Now squeeze, lift your thighs up. We're going to reach arms out and legs. So here you go. Take a big pump out with the arms. Keep pulling the abdomen in. And we'll go out 5 and in, reaching 4 and in, reaching 3 and in, reaching 2 and in, reaching 1. Can you hold that lift for 10, 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring your arms to your sides, your legs to 90 degrees. Now your arms are going to lower alongside the ears. Lower the legs any amount that you can, right? So here we go. Legs down, arms alongside the ears. So it's like mountain pose to Viparita Karani, which sounds a little yoga-like, but it's also good work for your Pilates, good work for your abdomen. Try this like 3 more times with me. Legs lowering any amount. Maybe they go to the floor and then right back up. Let's let the legs now hold in that 90 degrees position. Press the arms down deep, tailbones. So this time, 10 lifts of the tailbone only, right? The tailbone is going to come up towards the sky and come down to the mat with control. So the legs aren't flopping around. You're not dropping the tailbone and low back on the floor, but instead super, super connected. Good. Down and up. Belly in, arms down, and then good. 3 and make this 2 and make this 1. Now can you hold that tailbone lifted for 10, 9, press down with the arms deep. Try not to collapse in the chest. Keep your collarbones moving apart as you're lifting the tailbone. This will make you break a sweat. I don't care how much Pinot Noir you had last night. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Exhale, hands in. Over your chest, take a breath here. Inhale. Sweep the arms to your side. Lift your head and chest. Turn the palms, face them up. So you'll inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Now extend the right leg out. Palms facing up, belly pulling deep. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Right leg in. Left leg extends. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. Inhale, bring 2 legs back in for just a moment. And then sweep your 2 legs out. Let's take 3 rounds here. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Hands behind the head. Draw the right leg in. Rotate your left ribs towards your right thigh. And we'll take 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. A little pause, lower your head and chest, feet to the floor, arms over the chest. Now exhale, lift the pelvis up. Here we go, pelvis down. Arms now move alongside the ears. Exhale, press into the feet, lifting the pelvis. So now arms alongside the ears, pushing through the feet, opening your chest. And we'll lift, squeezing your elbows, pressing them down into the mat. Good. Try that one more time. Pause here, pressing your elbows in, and now your right leg, lift it and lower it with the knee bent. We'll go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now you're gonna take your right ankle to your left thigh and then press in and lift. Take 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Right leg comes right back down. Arms alongside the ears, pelvis lowers. Take that again. Take 5. And then we lower. Exhale, lift. Really feel the bones. Again, bones at the back moving to the floor, pushing through the feet to lift them up. Good. Articulating each vertebra. Just do this 2 more times. Pelvis down. And then up. Last time, pelvis is down. Hold the lift of the pelvis up. Left knee lifts, comes over the hip. And then you're just taking it right back down. We'll go 3. We'll take 2. And we'll call this 1. Very nice. Now the ankle to the thigh. Open the hip. Push to the right side. Exhale, lift 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Inhale. That leg comes right back down, lowering your pelvis to the mat. Exhale, extend the shin bones, heels together, toes apart. Lift your head and chest. Turn the palms up. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Sweep the hands behind the head. Pull your right knee out. You're creating a little passe. Back to like what we'd call first position. So now the knee bends, the toe taps the knee. You exhale and lift. Good. Reaching out, pulling up, reaching out, exhaling up, reaching out, exhaling up, reaching out, exhaling up, reaching out. This time, can you hold the right leg out from your belly, pulse and lift. 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, switching sides, taking your torso down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 legs up, head moves to the floor, arms out into slightly beneath the T shape, corkscrew the legs. Good, so you're gonna move now to the left, around and up on the right, to the right, around and up on the left, to the left, around and up, to the right, around and up, to the left, around and up. This time we're gonna take the legs to the right, and I want you to try that little passe action with the right leg. So it's heel to heel, toe to knee with your bottom leg. And we'll go 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Now you'll exhale, sweep the legs around. Same thing, it's knee to toe to knee, and then heel to heel. Toe to knee, then heel to heel. Toe to knee, then heel to heel. Toe to knee, then heel to heel. Go ahead, bring your legs all the way back to the center. And then from here on in, exhale, sweep your head and chest, lifting your arms all the way up. Another little pulse of the hundreds. You'll inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause, bend the knees, hands to your hips, just rock your back slightly here. From here, go ahead, press your feet now into the floor. They are parallel. Exhale, lift the pelvis up. This time, pick up your right foot, tap on the outside of the left ankle, and then right back to your center. So you're just gonna tap and back, 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 tap and back. Pause. Try that on the other side. Relift your pelvis, relift your sitting bones. So feel all of that energy right there, keeping you engaged. Now the left side is gonna tap across to the outside of the ankle and then pull right back. So tap across and tap, back, 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 tap, back. Good. So now pause, lift the pelvis again, pull your right heel to the middle of your left shin, then stretch and reach up, pull right back to the center. So here you go. Out and back. It's out and back, out and back, out and back, out and back, out and back. Hold that out on this next round. From the inner thigh, lift 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The leg moves right back through your center. Exhale, lift the sitting bones all the way back up. And then from here, use your left heel. You're going to pull it right to the middle of the shin. Stretch out and back in. Out, in, out, and in, out, in, out, in. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold the leg externally rotated down and up for 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, lowering those bones of the back down to the mat. Circle the legs out, down, and around. Good. Now pull the belly in, press through your hands. Toes move over, head pull. So this should stretch the low back deeply. Exhale, lower down. 3, 2, 1. Good. So circling the legs. Now pulling the belly deep, connecting right here. Pulling the legs up, 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 up. Abdomen strong, toes down, thighs up. Keep that stretch. Inhale and exhale with control. Lowering the bones of the back down to the floor. Check in with your neck. No pressure, no tension. Circle the legs out, down, and around. Abdomen tucked in and strong. Push and lift, all right? And now if you want to, stay right here. Fold the hands to the hips. Bend the knees. Lift the knees over your hands and stretch your 2 legs up. Now the right leg can lower away from you and the left leg comes closer towards you. Change the position of the 2 legs. Here you go. Take 3 and 2 and good. Now the back leg can bend. This will deeply stretch the hip. Try not to look from side to side. Exhale, back knee bends and back up. Back knee bends and up. Last time, back knee bends and you come up. Belly pulls in strong. Legs up. Lower all the way to the mat. Legs all the way down in front of you. Good. Now try lifting just your pelvis from the floor. Legs moving as vertically as you can take them. Good, so legs down, legs lift, pelvis is up, and then right back down. Last time, legs down and up, pelvis is flying up, and slowly all the way back down to the mat. Bend your two knees, hands to the ankles, exhale, rock to a seated position. Can you rock all the way back on the abdomen? And all the way up. Good, and all the way back. And all the way up, laughing all the way, ha ha ha. Exhale, rocking back. Good. Let's pause here for a moment. Stretch your two legs out, sit up tall, and then once again, do a shoulder check, do a neck check, keeping everything released. Let's go ahead, take one basic roll up here so the belly scoops in. We're gonna lower all the way down on a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you'll sweep the arms around, lift the head, the chest, shoulder blades, rib cage. Good, all the way up. Arms move out wide, heels together, toes apart, belly scoops deep as you lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause here. Lift just your head and chest. Raise the right leg, lift it, lower, lower and lift it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It comes right down. Left leg lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It comes right back down. Two legs lift. Beat the heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They lower. Your head and chest lower. Exhale, lift now, head and chest all the way up. It will be harder. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Left arm in front, right arm to the side, right knee. I actually want to switch that. Let's do this. Let's do this, shall we? Left arm out, right knee bent. Good. Tap that knee into the shin bone just a few times, waking up your core here. And then try a little lowering. 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale. And exhale all the way up. 3, and 2. Oh, that's very hard. And 1. That one's for you, Ward. Switch the position of your leg and your arm. This isn't what I want. This is what I want. Inhale. Tap the toe into the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now exhale from your belly. Hold your torso anchored. And you'll slowly lower down. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it all the way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's take 2 sets of toes all the way together. And from your belly, you're just going to lift and lower the legs. And we'll go 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Hands here under your ankles for a moment. Squeeze the belly, scoop it in, rock it back. And exhale, coming up. Good. So you'll beat the heels together, bark like Jassy, and then exhale, lower down. And then here you wait for someone to give you a nice dog treat. And then once they do, then you beat the heels together 3 times and exhale, come all the way up. 1, 2, 3, and then you exhale. You come down here, you howl like a, a wolf. And then come all the way up to seated position. So one more time. You really just do the barnyard animal of your choice. Good. Up, same thing here. Mine is like a mixture. It's like a dog rooster. All right, so now I'm going to sweep my arms behind me and then find myself on the all fours. This is now my right side facing the computer screen. Good. So inhale, stretch, take your head and your tail, move them apart. Good. And continue to move them apart. Now they're moving the opposite way. Good. So big arch in your back. Head and tail moving away from each other. Good. Curling all the way underneath you here. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale round. So now you're going to lay the tops of your feet flat to the floor. Scoop your belly in and kind of tap the feet. Just tap the right side. Just tap the left side. Energy, blood flow in those little bones. From here, you can walk your hands slightly out. Move the thighs slightly back. Raise your right arm. And then move the hips forward. Move the hips back. Raise the left arm. Good. So hips forward. And then back. One arm comes up. Hips forward. And back. One arm comes up. Forward. Back. Lift. Opposite arm. Forward. Back. Lift opposite arm. Good. Forward, back. Now can you hold back here? Lift two arms down and up for 10, 9, 8, 7. Neck is released. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now from your thighs, you're reaching your sitting bones towards your heels, lifting right back up. Sits to the heels, right back up. Feel your head above your tail. Here you go. Take another 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Inhale, bring yourself forward. Hips move forward again. And now from here, curl just your right toes under. Lift and lower the knee. Take 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. That knee lowers. Left toes curl under. Lift 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Curl 2 sets of toes under. Lift the knees. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Set the knees down. Toes reach back. Exhale. This time lift all the way up. And then I want you to create an undulation with your spine. So you'll move the thighs back. The arms up will open the chest. Good. As we lift and as we rise up. Good. Try that one more time. Good. And then from here, let's go ahead and pause. Two arms reaching forward once again. Right leg, left arm. Lift together, lower together. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Set them down, switching sides. Left arm, right leg, lift together, lower together. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Switching sides. This time I want you to lift your right leg, pull your left hand under your shoulder, reach them out, pull them back. Reaching out, pulling back. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Opposite side. Pull the palm under the shoulder, lift the leg, exhale, they reach. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Exhale, bring them right back down. And now from here, opposite, so your right leg, left arm are going to reach out to the side. We'll go 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Switching sides. Exhale, the limbs reach away. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Right back down. Inhale, let your forearms come to the mat. Check in with your neck. Make sure you're nice. Still release and loose. Curl the 10 toes under. Lift your 2 hips up. In this position, just the left leg is going to tap the floor. Exhale, rise up. It taps, it lifts. It taps in light as you lower, it lifts. We'll go 2, and we'll call this 1. Now I want you to bend the knees, send the heel to the sky for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bringing the leg all the way back down. Turn the right toes over. Same thing. The leg lifts. It lowers slowly. Here we go. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bend the knee, heel reaches out. Reach, 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 like you're kicking. Come on, burro, like a donkey. 3, and 2, and 1. Lowering the leg, lowering the 2 knees. From here, now you're gonna let your hip bones come graze the floor. Reach right back up. And they go, hip bones come, they tap the floor, they come right back up, reach them back. So we'll tap and then reach. Tap and then reach. Let's make this the last time. Tap, hold, let the bones of the back anchor into the floor, elbows lift and lower. Just moving here. So feel your, again, clavicle bones moving apart. Your exhale, rising up. 3, and exhale. 2, and exhale. 1, hold this lift. Right hand, touch your left shoulder, and then reach it out. So here you go. Tap and reach, tap and reach, tap and reach, tap and reach. Right arm down, bones of the back, return to the floor. Exhale, lift. 2 more, just like this. Elbows moving wide, head coming down. Press and lift. Good. 1 more time. Exhale, hold this lift. Left hand to the outside of the right shoulder, reaches out. Here you go. Take 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Elbows in. And then from here, you're going to raise your right leg. It's a flex, flex. You're going to lift, flex, flex, point, point. Inhale, reach the leg out. Exhale, lower it. Lift the left, bend the knee, flex, flex, point, point. Inhale, reach the leg out. Right leg bends. It's a flex, flex, a point, point. Inhale, reach the leg, comes all the way up from the glute and hamstring. Left leg lifts, flex, flex, point, point. Inhale, reach. Lowering the leg right back down. Now see if you can lift 2 legs and then bend and straighten here. 5, the toes can tap, reach out. 4, tap, reach out. 3, tap, reach out. 2, tap, reach out. 1, pause with the heels bent, lower the head. Exhale, thighs lift for 10, 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Right leg reaches out, pulls back in. Take 5 and 4. So it's toe points, leg reaches 2 and 1. Opposite 5, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. 2 legs lift together. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the legs. And exhale, push, lift your torso up just a moment. Now from here, your elbows pull underneath you, lift the hips. Good, right knee taps the floor, down and up. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Left knee taps the floor, down and up. Deep strength right along the quadriceps, you guys. This has been so helpful for my knees. 2, and 1. 2 knees together. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the bones of the pelvis. I'm going to roll to my outside arm. Take my top arm over my bottom arm and lift these limbs together. So here you go. Take 5. Exhale. Lift 4. Exhale. Lifting 3. Exhale. Lifting 2. Exhale. Lifting 1. Good. So now I'm going to bend my top leg. Tap the hand. Reach back out. So 5 and hand to ankle, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Now you're going to let the top arm move back and your top leg move back. So you're just going to alternate here. Here we go. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold the arm back, hold the leg lifted, press the top leg, down and up. So you're lifting, lowering, and you're pressing the bottom leg into the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Top leg comes down, the knee can bend, the the bottom leg is now gonna lift. And you'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can try tapping hand to foot, exhale, reaching out. So this is top hand, bottom foot. You're reaching towards the inner ankle. Good. 2 and 1. Very nice. Extend those limbs. This top hand now comes in front of your shoulder. Good. You're going to exhale, reach the top leg up. Push into this hand. Exhale, reach your torso, bottom leg down and up for 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Voila. Good. So now, pushing your feet. Exhale. I just want you to stretch. This is almost like a side lying child's pose. And you'll exhale, push through your bottom hand. So here's a great moment, y'all. Look, where your core can really do the work of lifting you. And it's subtle, but effective. All right, so now let's slide our legs out the other way. This is my left side on top now. And we're gonna exhale, lift and lower the limbs. Good, so top arm comes over the ear and top leg over the bottom leg. And you're just feeling that function in your hips, in your shoulders. And from here, you're gonna make it just a little reach behind you. So the leg reaches back, the arm reaches out and up, and you're tapping the ankle. Good. Try to sort of see yourself do this with your mind, right? So that you're training the proprioception to work and be functional for you. Good. And then from here, let's go ahead, switch. You're gonna let the top leg come forward, and then the top leg moves back as the arm moves forward. Good. So you can take this 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now let's go ahead, pause with that top leg forward. Take the leg down and up as you press the bottom leg into the floor. And we'll take another 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bend the knee. Let that leg rest, and now the bottom leg is gonna lift and lower from the inner thigh. Taking 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now you can bend the knee. Take the hand towards the fingers. Exhale, reaching out. Here you go. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. So now let's exhale, stretch, reach those limbs back out. Take your top leg, reach it back up. Take your top hand in front of your bottom armpit. Push in and lift. These limbs lift together for 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bend the arm, bend the knees, push through the feet, down dog. Good. So big stretch all the way up. And you can walk your hands towards your feet for just a moment. I'm going to fold my blanket up. And exhale, press into my feet and come all the way into standing. So my right leg further from the computer screen, I'm going to step it forward and just kind of swim my torso out over it here for a moment. Just kind of waking up balance. Good. Take a couple more rounds. And then let's pause. Your arms out in front. You're going to take your weight into your front leg. Lift and lower your back leg. 10 and 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend and straighten that knee for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Pause, set that leg down. Your right leg, step it in front of the left. Take a little pivot. And now this time, you're gonna step back with, I believe it's your right leg. There we go. Good, we're gonna swim into this side. Good, so now my leg closer to the computer screen is stepped back. I believe this is correct. It feels correct. Good. All right, so now go ahead and pause for a moment with your weight moving forward. The back leg is gonna lift from the floor, down and up. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Heel to opposite sitting bone for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Step that leg in. The right leg is going to pivot to the left side. You're going to turn your direction once again. And then exhale, move 2 thighs back and 2 arms forward. Good. Just a couple rounds here. Good. And now let's try this. You're going to pause on bottom. The left leg lifts. Just lightly tap that foot into the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now out and back for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4. So weight really on the right side. 2, and 1. Hold the leg lifted and see about floating all the way down to the floor. Exhale, start. When you try to do this lift, start by lifting the knee only. Long stretch. See about now lifting the leg all the way up, shaking the head no, nodding the head yes, softening in the knee. Exhale, pulling your weight all the way into that right leg. Good. Left leg comes down, right leg steps toward it. Another little pivot. Here we go. Thighs back, arms forward. Try another 5 of these. Good. We'll reach and come up, standing tall each time. 2 and 1. Now pause. Really get that weight living in your left side. Pick up the right foot. Tap it down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold the leg back behind you. Lift it slightly. Float yourself over your left leg. If your hands touch the floor, great. And then you can exhale and work to extend the top leg. Just any amount, big stretch here. It's called a standing split. And then you're gonna exhale, let that leg soften. Bring your weight there through your hamstring. Shake it out. Let's pick up our weights. Oh my gosh, we've been doing so much stuff. I didn't realize we only have 3 minutes. All right, turn towards your computer screen. And you can let your feet come together. Did I read the clock right? Holy moly. I guess I missed you guys. All right, put your feet all the way together. And then exhale. Thighs down, arms into your sides. Thighs and in. We'll go thighs and up, thighs and up, thighs and up, thighs and up. Good. Hold down here. Now just let the arms open and close together for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Pause. Pull your elbows into your sides of your back. Good. So you can let your arms lengthen, Knees lengthen and then pull back. Here we go. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's hold back here. Reach the forearms back for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Now let your tailbone move down. Heels move out. Good. Arms here to your side. Exhale, lift everything together. So here we go. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Hold the weights out. Circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Step your 2 weights. These are called 2 feet. Slightly wide. Opening down. Lifting up. Opening out. And lifting up. 2 more. Opening out. Lifting up. Opening out. Good. Now from here, just release your weights. Let your weights come down in front of you. And you're going to stretch your hips to one side. Softening in your knees, stretching your hips to the opposite side. Melting the top of your head over. Shaking it no. Nodding it yes. From here, I want you to find a comfortable way, returning into a seated position, right where we were in the beginning of class. And see about putting your hands on your hips, feeling the sides of your ribs lengthen, pulling one side of ribs in, opposite side of your ribs in, feeling the chest open, thighs relax. Good. Bring your hands here just to your knees for a moment and take 5 deep breaths with me. So here we go. You can close your eyes. And then we'll bring our palms together before the heart. You all, I am so grateful for your Tuesday at 8 a.m. Thank you for sharing that with me and with one another. Enjoy your morning. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you,
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Fern.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Elizabeth.